there's a lot of them.
So we have a pod of dolphins. We're just off the Gibraltar coast inside of some really interesting tide. More and more we're realizing that this trip is about people, not places. Here we are leaving Gibraltar, and this amazing couple takes time out of their day to celebrate our adventure and our friendship by walking us out to sea. We learned much from our time in Gibraltar, but mostly they reminded us that hospitality exists, that kindness isn't only for loved ones, and that cruising is a great choice for a family seeking something new. I only wished they could join us on our adventure. And as I cruise back here in our boat, we've got the whole family in the helm. Say hey, Michael.
Hey there, how you guys doing?
So you excited to be heading out to sea?
Oh, I can't wait.
Hey Thomas.
You can only fish when you're out at sea, so I'm very excited. Hopefully you get some mahi, but truly I would take anything.
So how many fish do you feel you're going to need to catch to be successful on this trip?
To the Canaries or the whole trip?
The Canaries.
To the Canaries, my goal is 1, but if I would truly call it a success, I would say 2 or 3. At least 20-pound fish.
I'm looking for a mahi. I'm hungry for dinner.
Yeah, I want a mahi too.
All right, Robert. Robert's on watch.
Hello.
All right, Robert. So talk to me here. Oh, and look who's here.
Mom.
We've got Mom.
This is gonna be, you know, this is my first actual day on the boat. Like, that's, you know, full 24-hour at sea, whatever you want to call it.
That's right. This is your first 24 hours ever. I've got the 2...
Well, not ever, on this boat.
I've got the 2 greenhorns. Can you do me a favor? Go 10 to starboard here.
It's as easy as this.
All right. So what are your thoughts, guys? So here we are. We're heading to the Canaries. It's your first time ever about to be on a boat for 24 hours. It's not a cruise ship. So what are you thinking?
I'm thinking...
Praying for safe weather.
Thinking about the winds, even though we don't have sails up. Thinking about our boat speed, our heading.
All right. So Aisha, first time at sea, first overnight on a sailboat. You just mentioned that you were praying for and thinking about safe weather.
Yeah.
What else are you thinking about? What's going on?
Just trying to figure out how I can be helpful, stay out of the way when I need to be out of the way. How to tug some of the pressure off of Michael so that he doesn't feel like he's, you know, the one that, you know, has to do everything behind you.
Yeah, sure. So that's awesome. Well, we've done most of what we need to do today. We're now just cruising and eating and relaxing. So I think there'll be a lot of that. The hard work's done.
Yep.
Leaving port's difficult. We had to fuel, get water. We had to clean the boat. We had to store and prep the dinghy so it won't move. What else did we have to do today? We had to pay the bill. We had to finish our emails, finish some other schoolwork, work.
Sync the clocks.
We had to
Sync the clocks.
There's this restaurant that we go to almost every day to get Wi-Fi, and we had to say goodbye to them
Yep,
today.
that's right. It's a busy day.
Yeah.
Training's now over, and reality sets in as we push now further west into the setting sun in the Straits of Gibraltar. So we're out here off the coast of Africa, and I just popped up because we had to totally change course. Sun setting, it's day 1. We're finishing the area off the Straits of Gibraltar. Now check this out. I've got 1 boat, 4 there. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Maybe another 8 over there. I'm looking at 55 to 70 boats I can see right here, just fishing. These moments happen at sea. With all of the technology available, fishermen still largely fish in small open boats with ropes and small engines. Then out of nowhere, either offshore or near shore, a small boat floats by you with 2 men long lining. And then this. sunsets, sunrises that you never miss seeing. Alright, so we're on watch right now. What you see here off the coast of Africa, this is a point of Africa. It is the northwestern tip of Africa in the Strait of Gibraltar. We're running just a jib right now. My mom came off watch a little while ago. She did fantastic. Robert already had his, so did Michael. So we're on to the second set now. 8 hours down and I'm at my first sunset. I love this. Alright, so I'm on watch. It's the first night and it's gorgeous. And I'm getting kind of hungry, so let's see what's going on in here.
Hello.
Alright, so Robert, what are you up to?
So Mom in the Instapot made some meals yesterday and the day before that for a long time.
So what is this?
So this is homemade black beans, rice, and pork. And
Right.
it tastes so good.
So this is our kitchen. So, you know, we're pretty well set up. This is an entire freezer here. We've got lots of stuff. So we went to Costco in England. We also then caught a tuna. So we're stocked. Then Robert, open up this fridge. Over in this fridge, we just sort of got your daily. We've got milk, cold cuts, kind of whatever you would need. And we've got tons of cabinets. The important part over here, we've got a great grind first coffee pot. We've got a hot pot, Instapot, a Brita to make our water taste great, and Robert the chef, who's just crushing it.
Yay.
So this is where we're at. We're currently, that's actually the Gibraltar. You can see how many ships are in there. And we sailed down here today, crossed the shipping channel, and are about ready to head out to sea on this orange line. The Straits remind me of one of those crazy intersections where lots of lanes meet, numerous roads, and it's always a bit crazy. Good thing is our training was in the Straits, so we were prepared. Here's one simple example. Going towards safety. Currently our AIS is down, meaning the ships around us can't see us. So what do? I know my mother-in-law, my father, and everybody are always concerned about how we can be safe. So what we just did is we initiated a conversation with this vessel's sea racer. So I'm gonna move the mouse here. Okay, so see that? That's sea racer. We're just above it, that white dot. So I initiated the call, made sure that they saw us. We confirmed how we were gonna pass each other. Pretty much know everything we need to know and have direct communication with all of these vessels. So we just hit a button and it calls them directly. On our boat, everybody in the family sits watch 24/7 and around the clock during passage. Robert filling out his time log. And yes, seasickness hits us all. Sometimes you need a bit of extra sleep and sometimes just time and a place to relax. Whatever gets you through the nausea. You may wonder what it's like cruising offshore on a catamaran too. Well, for us in 1 to 2 meter seas, this is what you get. Sitting forward on the bow, which we love. On our Lagoon 450S, we can relax with our feet up, watch an amazing skyline, and we don't even need a coffee holder. We love the bow seating. I wish we could play the music for you in the background. The boys are just chilling out to some good old 80s music. Not much changes though. They're playing games on their phones. It's kind of cool to be moving from one nation to an island offshore with your entire apartment. This is our lifestyle. Let's go see what everybody's doing. Hey there.
Hi.
How are you? I got you on camera.
Great.
So tell us what you think. Looks like you're having a tough day.
No, not a tough day. But I'm happy that it's this sea state and not something else, and not, you know, heavier winds. It's just made it, I think, a lot easier for us as a family to get into the groove of this, you know, roles and responsibilities and how to manage electrical, water, eating, sleeping. So
Yeah, it has given us a chance to transfer sort of all the things that we were thinking about into like practical behaviors. I had a chance to read about 4 more manuals, which is nice.
your idea of fun.
Well, at least now I know that the solar might be working. Maybe. I'm learning. We made water. We're kind of like gods. We made water. We're making energy from the sun. Right?
Okay.
Sometimes you need your wife to laugh, and sometimes it's easier to have her laugh at you. Maybe that's just me. We spend a lot of time sitting around, relaxing and taking it all in. Of course, we still work, the kids go to school, and nap. We have ships pass by, and a random longline fisherman 66 miles off the African coast. And sunsets. We love the sunsets. We play games and even make some puzzles.
So, Mom, what's going on right now?
Awful.
All she could say is awful.
So what we're doing is we're doing a puzzle, but every time someone says, ooh, I got one, or darn, or I thought I had that, they have to eat an extreme sour warhead.
I missed one, so I'm eating one. It's kind of good.
We got the ones that go with cheese.
She doesn't like it.
Oh my god.
It's like making me cry.
It's like eating an onion.
And the sunsets, wow. You know, they never get old. But then we arrived. We arrived in Arosef, Lanzarote. For our family, this was a major crossing with an unbelievable amount of anxiety, preparation, hurdles, fear, and fear of the actual crossing. But for me, the underlying concern was that we may not even be allowed to enter the Canaries upon arrival. The Canaries are a Spanish territory, and we weren't allowed in Spain, but we were, in fact, granted access here. We walked around town, we stretched our legs, settled in, and began this next phase of our adventure. Lanzarote is a gorgeous island, a true desert and volcanic landscape like nothing we had ever seen or imagined before. We're not typical tourists, we didn't plan in advance, we had no idea what type of agriculture, economy, or environment we were headed to. We were pleasantly surprised, and we'll share much more in our next videos. What a nice night that was, eating dinner on deck, watching the sunsets. So there we were, cruising the Canaries as we awaited the start of the Atlantic Rally for Cruisers, the ARC 2020, and for all the preparation to begin. We sailed, hiked, rented cars, visited wineries, snorkeled, dove, and did so while visiting parts of Lanzarote, La Palma, La Gomera, Tenerife, and Las Palmas. All islands in the Canaries and all vastly different from one another, with their own culture, economy, and style. More to come in our next videos.